We're going to adjust the cable drive accelerator on this truck here, and I'm going to treat for rust, and it shouldn't take very long. But first of all, we're going to make sure that we, anyway, birds. We're going to put her outside, but we're going to check after all that work I did yesterday. This is going to kind of be a two-in-one deal. So let's get her going. Okay. Let all the computers get warmed up a little bit. Let's see what she does here. Ambient temperature's what? 70 something? Oh, stop it. I accept everything. 67 in here. Let's see how long it takes to get to 800. No guidance, thank you. You have arrived. Waiting on all the computers to crank. Let's see how long it takes to go. Let's see if it goes back down to 7. There you go. Yeah, that's like 7:25. The airs are running. I don't need the air running right now. But probably making it go up a little bit too. And it's, like I say, it's only been running less than a minute, around a minute. Well, a minute 39 maybe. Okay, 2:53. Is it that late? Okay, let's back her out and get Daphne over here and put this car over there. So it's been a dark and stormy day for whatever reason. No reason for it. They didn't say it was going to be like that, but you know how they are. Okay, let's hop on in here and wham. Okay, connect the battery. Battery connected. All right, all rise. Be seated. Okay, let's see how she's going to start today. Okay, let's get the fuel pump pumping and get her over there. Okay, we're in neutral. Got the handbrake on. Don't want her lurching around because she doesn't have a neutral safety switch. There's your fuel pump. Ooh. Yeah, there she goes. All right. I've got the big hunks of fiberglass pulled out of there that was holding water, and we're going to be using SF45, also known as Loctite. I got plenty of it. Got something on my seat there. You believe it? So people say, why do you keep these old brushes? Well, because I'm going to stir this around this thing. If you're going to, when this comes out of the bottle, it does not go back in. So if you pour some out in a cup or something, I'm just going to pour it on the floor and stir it around. But first of all, I'm going to see about tightening up that linkage back there, because it just don't seem, see, it just don't seem good, does it? I don't know, I just don't like it. You know the job's going well when you got Gorilla Tape and Gorilla Glue. Okay, let's get, okay, this right here. I gotta leave it on high where it gives you that strokey thing. I got that infinitely tighter. No thanks to anybody at Jegs. Because when you get the set screw in there, it loosens up again. I'm not going to tell you what I did, because everybody's going to do their own thing, but that's infinitely tighter. And I've already got the cable off up there, but that's a whole lot better. And it involved monofilament line and stuff like that, so you can take it from there. You can get it tight, but when you put the set screw in the back of it, it must just be designed to be on some kind of ridge, and it loosens it back up against the Gorilla Glue. And so that ain't no good. So let's talk about up here, because I've got all kind of adjustment here. Got plenty of light too, don't I? I'm going to try to move this pin right here to up here. I'm going to give her short anyway. Let's see, get in frame. So get a little bit, well, the throw won't be so magnificent. Let's put it that way. It'll be less magnificent. It'll be a little bit more easy to handle. So this is the accelerator pin. Those are 3 English high collar lock washers, one eccentric into the other, and I had to do some grinding. And I got this fender washer, and I'm going to get that down on there, I hope, without it flying all over the place. What is that dumb music? Golly, it sounds sap. Oh, and then that goes like that, and then this will go on the other side of the carburetor. And so we're going to pinch that thing in there like that, see? I don't know. It probably took me half an hour to make this, maybe more, but that's the way it's going to be. Look at that. I made an English high collar lock washer sandwich. So we're going to, don't stand on them things now, whatever you do. Okay, and it's going to go into this hole right here, I'm hoping. Let's find out. So there it is. It's got the NIN bolt on the back of it right there, and then your fender washer, and then your little sandwich to keep it stable, and then the pin. So that's mighty tight, and so we'll see how bad this is. I don't know. I think right there is going to be just fine, because I can feel the play in there. I was afraid I was going to have to work on that a little bit, but let's flip this on here and go up in the cab and see what it feels like before I put the big foot back on it again. I had no idea this was going to take this long. Oh, I got to tamp down my little rubber gaskets. I worked on sealing things up in here too, because it just was the thing to do. Okay, so let's just see how that. I can do that with my hands. That's got a little play in it. Doggone, that feels fine. Let's put the spring on it, and I'll put the camera on it and see what happens. I'll just keep you here in real time, because the spring is right here and goes right there. Okay, that didn't even move off the mark there. So, well, she's going to be flooded, but looks like the lineup's still good. Okay, I think we're near the end of this. What bloody time is it? 5:00 rock, okay. Wolfman says it's 5:00 rock. Okay, so let's put the camera and see the travel. I don't know, if that feels kind of tight to me now. Wonder how that happened. I guess putting the spring on it did it. Let's pull on the cable. Why does that thing keep hitting? Quit hitting me in the head. You go up there and do something. It's my gantry thing. Noise alert. Hay fever alert. Let me use my right hand. Yeah, I'm going to give that a little bit of slack. Okay. I'm glad I drilled that other hole. Okay. Let's just give that some slack. Okay. And that'll just be with your Allen key. Let's see how the travel is. Well, I learned yesterday I don't need but about half of what this Edelbrock is on throw. So this is going to be the play. And that's going to be a little problem. Let me play that back and see what I got. I think it's going to be just more than dandy. Feels better already than my foot. My hand. My foot hand. Knee foot hand. Well, I reviewed the footage and I'm happy with that. Got a little bit of play in it. I don't want that going over and hitting that car with the alarm system on. That ain't ever gonna be good, so let's not do that. So that's pretty good travel there. So I'm gonna go with that, and we're gonna see how it does. It looked like it went to full travel. I was kind of surprised by that. So let's put the split pin in it and put this stuff away, and we'll sit in the truck here and I'll do this thing. I've got that all put back together. No small task. So we're ready for this. So let's put this down on here, and then I can put the carpet down for the last time. Whew, that smells good. You gotta shake this stuff up extra good, because all the good stuff, all the vitamins are down in the bottom. Okay. I think it just come out of that thing. Okay. So there you go. What are you waiting on? Put that up there because it's got something on the bottom of it. So this is just plain old extend. Just massage it in everywhere. Give that a few minutes, and she don't sit outside anymore. She sat outside for a long time. I don't really feel bad about that because I didn't have a choice. Because I had people that complained, that thing stinks. Well, okay. I know. Well, can you go pick up some stuff for me? I need some pine needles. Well, I might get your pine needles all stinking. You wouldn't want that now, would you? Now, like I tried to tell Sean, this is not paint, okay? This is rust treatment, and it converts the metal to a primer surface. And you know what happens if you don't paint your primer? Well, it rusts again. Primer is not paint. I'm just going to just lay it in there. I got this, I'll tell you where I got it. I earned it from a really nice family down the street working on the Bronco. Lost control of that project, of course. Let's put some in there. Alright. Is that fun or what? Let's let that, it's already changing, boy. That's just going to make me feel a lot better. Work it in and paint it up and move on. In case y'all didn't know, on these old cars, this is that round thing you see right there is where you got to the original brake master cylinder. Things were a lot simpler back then. It was a zip speed, it was a single cylinder, and all that other stuff. The reason I brought Sean up was he has like a 1990 something Dodge truck with a Cummins diesel in it, so the engine may never die. But he came up one day, and boy, that thing's a mess. The paint was all off of it. Imagine that. And it was rusting all over the place. And I cleaned it up and sanded it, and I put some of this stuff on it. And like a year or two later, he said, "Man, I was trying to fix up my truck. I couldn't. You put that stuff on there, and I can't get it off." I said, "Well, you're not supposed to get it off. It changes the metal." Huh? So, you know, if you don't know, I didn't figure I needed to explain it to anybody, but I guess I did. But he was all mad at me because he thought I had done something. I said, "Well, why are you trying to take it off? I mean, you know, look how it changes so quickly. Don't try to take it off. Let it, you know, just let it be there and paint over. It's just cured." So I sealed up behind the old clutch pedal. I made that rubber seal around the brake pedal. I sealed up the holes. That's the combination of the duct tape wouldn't stick to it too good, so the Gorilla Tape. So I Gorilla glued the Gorilla Tape, and that did it. And we're gonna test this throttle here in a minute. Let's see how it feels here. She's probably gonna be gassy because I've been messing with the throttle so much. Yep, a little bit. Woo. Ooh, I can smell it. Yeah, there you go. Okay. Well, that's a lot better. All right. Well, I think the adjustment was worth it. I don't mind that it idled. I idled it up a little bit because it's summertime and I got air conditioning. Okay, well, let's put it back together. We'll wait for this to dry and put it back, paint it, and put it back together, and we'll take a final shot. But each day when she walks to the sea, she looks straight ahead, not at me. All right, well, there's what you end up with. It's really crusty and hard, and that's what you want. So we're going to put on a little bit of this anodized bronze. You know, I got that doing a project. It's free. So let's try not to get it on our chrome thing. Okay. Spray paint. Oh boy. I'll show you what it looks like after. I don't want to get any mist on the lens. Now, doesn't that look better? Okay, nice and rust-proofed and painted. Let's put it together for the last time and go for a ride. You want to? Okay, back together again. Got my little foot there, big foot over there. Let's go for a ride. Okay, let's do a cold start here. Well, that's better. Well, I'll take that. Didn't do that much to the motor. I have over the past couple of months. Alrighty. Let's get out of here. Watch that mirror over there. Watch that sacro really out. Ooh, windscreen needs a cleaning. Let's see if this is a little bit more slack and a little less responsive. That's what I'm going for here. Oh yeah, that feels a lot better than the one. Let's get out on the road. Okay, clear left. We're gonna go up this way. Let's see, this is my first acceleration on the open road here. Yeah, that feels a lot better. That feels, the other way was okay. This just feels a little bit more easy. Just a little bit, how can I say it? This acceleration, the pedal moves more back and forth. Gives you a little more feedback. Before it was just a little too touchy. So moving it up that couple of degrees was pretty nice. See, that side's like that, and that side's got the yeller. I don't know why that is. Well, I don't want to do too much of a road trip. Alright, so give me a thumbs up, and like and subscribe, and share, and all that other stuff. You can stick with me as long as you want to, but that's all I'm going to say. Just going to ride along a little bit. I'm going to make the big loop.